Think back to a time when you felt the most stress in your life. Chances are it's going to be linked to something you were trying desperately to control. Whether it be your own reputation, another person's feelings, the perfect outcome on something, or maybe just your unpredicted future. We believe that control equals safety. So we grip tighter, we manipulate, we people please, we do everything all in a frantic just so we can try to get life to bend backwards into our own will. But if you really think about it, it feels exhausting, doesn't it? Today, I want to introduce you to the most powerful mental shift you can make. True control isn't achieved by gripping harder, but it's achieved by knowing what to surrender. The first step to power is honesty. You must surrender the illusions to these 4 things. Other people, their thoughts, their feelings, their actions. You cannot negotiate with someone to respect you. You cannot love someone into loving you. The only thing you can control is how you respond. The past. What was done, what was said, the opportunities. The past is a fact, okay? You gripping on it even harder is just giving it more power over your present. The future, beyond basic planning, the realm of possibilities and not a promise. Worrying is praying for what you don't want. External outcomes, the stock market, whether your project was a wild success or just a learning experience. Trying to control the uncontrollable is like holding sand. The tighter you squeeze, the less sand you have. Okay? Surrendering does not mean defeat. It's a strategic withdrawal of energy from a war you cannot win. When you surrender the futile fight for external control, you discover an immense power. Your internal control. Your attention. What you focus on grows, so you can either focus on the problem or the potential. Your interpretation, the story you tell yourself. Is it a rejection of judgment from your worth, or is it a redirection? Your response. Between any event, any reaction, there's a space. And in that space, you get to choose. You choose your words, your action, and your responses. Your standards, what you will and will not accept in your life. This is where boundaries are born, not from controlling others, but from governing your own participation. See the shift? You gain control not from managing the chaos outside, but from mastering the order from within. How do you live this? It's a practice of 2 things, release and redirect. Step 1, the surrender mantra. When anxiety spikes up over something uncontrollable, say, "This is not mine to control, I surrender the outcome." Step 2, the reclamation question. Immediately ask yourself, what is mine to control right now? Your next thought, your next action, your next breath. Redirect your energy there. For example, you're waiting to hear back from a job interview. What you surrender is the employer's decision, the other candidates, or the perfect outcome. What you control, preparing for your next interview, sending a thank you note. This isn't passive. This is an active strategic focus. When you master this, something profound happens. You stop worrying about people's thoughts, people's opinions, people's feelings, everything. You become your own stability. You gain the only control that ever mattered. Your peace, your integrity, and your response to the world that you will never be able to fully control. So today, I invite you to an experiment. Okay, what's one thing you can't control? I want you to surrender it and do a small action that you can control. What will you surrender to gain real control today? Tell me in the comments below and subscribe for more videos to rebuild your life.